Hello, and welcome to another episode of the Seasonal Tokens Podcast, where Polar interviews people so you can do more investing and less gambling.
So you mentioned that right now we are in a bear market, and I definitely agree with you, even though there are some signals that it may be over soon. But we are used to seeing things like that, especially during the summer when a lot of people are taking a vacation, which is definitely a good thing, especially during the summer. And this affects the crypto almost every summer. So what do you think is the best thing a person should do during such periods of time like bear markets?
Everyone has a different approach to this. Some will say you should hold. Others will say sell. And I say it depends on each individual and their current financial capabilities. Because honestly, it is not a matter of patience or being smart or not. Sometimes it is wise to sell and wait a while before deciding what to do next, especially when the market sentiment is beyond extreme fear. And add to it FUD and rising interest rates and global recession. So whether we like it or not, if things continue like this, the majority will run into sell and the market will continue to dip. But personally speaking, I'm holding. I truly believe it will not last very long.
I have heard many people saying that they will hold during this time, and they have taken a vacation and turned off their presence from all the social medias, and they're waiting for the signal that the bulls are back to jump also back in the crypto investing. So I definitely feel you about that, and I'm also holding, but of course I'm trying to buy more when I have the opportunity for that on the best possible price. So have you found an investment strategy that has given you the best results so far?
Well, I go for projects in which I truly believe in, like projects that match my ethics and that are trying to do something that I'm convinced is going to be a big change. Unless it's a new project, I always look into the founder, the team, and the track record. Also, I don't hesitate to sell. I know some people don't like this, but honestly, you just have to know when to let go. And I think that's really important. And it's also important to keep up with market trends and adjust your portfolio accordingly. And investing, in my opinion, would be much easier if people simply extended, as they say, their time horizons. As many people are aware, anything can happen in the coming month, quarter, or year, and designing a portfolio based on what might happen in such a short period of time is a losing game, in my opinion, because it is truly unknowable. So my strategy is kind of a mix of everything: waiting, buying, selling.
Not a very easy to explain strategy, I would say. So people will have to do their research and decide how to apply it in their life, but it's definitely a good one. I agree with you. I have been doing something similar in my career too. So we are here for many reasons, but one of them is that because you're part of the team of Seasonal Tokens, and we really love this project. And my question for you is, what has attracted you to become part of the team?
It's kind of a funny story. My friend told me about the project, and the seasonality concept really interested me. So I joined the Discord server and started mining and farming. Ruan, the founder, he assisted me with everything from the beginning. And honestly, God bless him, he was very kind and patient with me through everything. And we ended up talking about a lot of things, a variety of topics, and getting to know each other. And I really loved his work ethic, his authenticity. And after some time, I told him I'd be generally happy to help with the project. And that's how I ended up joining the team.
I agree with you that Ruan is a very, very wise person that you can talk about everything. So I definitely feel you on this one. And why do you think people should invest in seasonal tokens? Like, can you convince them in a way? Of course, they'll have to do their own research. Like, if we accept that, for example, you're not part of the team, you're just an investor in seasonal tokens.
Well, it is the only crypto project with such a unique concept. It is an investment instrument, and the main feature is to perform cyclical trading of the 4 tokens in a hedged environment, which reduces the trading risk and eliminates the gambling aspect. The trading strategy is pretty straightforward. You always trade tokens for more tokens of a different type. For example, 3 spring for 5 summer. The total number of tokens in your investment will grow with each trade, and the risk of making a loss measured in tokens can be eliminated. Add to that the tokens are equally valuable in the long term, because which one is the most expensive will keep rotating with time. And now recently, we added the Polygon network to the website, so now it's possible to buy and trade the tokens for almost nothing compared to the high fees on Ethereum's network.
Okay. Yeah, actually, there are many reasons why I also believe that people should at least take a look at seasonal tokens. It's a personal preference if they will invest in it or not after they do their research. But I think that we also have one of the most helpful teams in the world in Discord. So if people find any hurdles, they can always ask on Discord and they'll find their answer pretty fast, I would say. So yeah, and the strategy to convert tokens for more tokens is a very simple strategy, and there isn't another project that gives you this opportunity. So there are many benefits of this project, but of course we are not here to talk only about seasonal tokens. We just want to mention a few of the great things about it, and the main topic is of course crypto and crypto investing. So what makes you think that the future of crypto is bright?
Well, more and more businesses are looking into ways to incorporate crypto and blockchain technology into their operations. Like you said, they're still a bit quiet about it. Some are more public, but mostly they're private. And things are just getting started. For example, Polygon, a platform for layer 2 scaling, has been chosen recently to participate in Disney's 2022 accelerator program to advance Polygon's Web3 technology, which I think is starting this week. If big companies are still investing in developing crypto and Web3, regardless of us being in a bear market, why shouldn't we? It's clear they understand its value.
Yeah, and some people say follow the money, and we have seen some big guys investing a good amount of money in crypto. So probably something is definitely going on. And we have seen millions of dollars in NFT trades, which is something that you don't see very regularly online. Maybe in the backstage something like that is happening, but in crypto there isn't anything hidden, even though a lot of people believe that you can hide something in crypto. Actually, crypto is very transparent, and I think it happens more and more transparent with every single day. So I think that this transparency and technology that crypto is creating are definitely 2 very important reasons why crypto will be with us in not only the near but many years in the future. So I am also with you about this thing.
Also, since you mentioned transparency, it's why I emphasized on the importance of understanding the technology of crypto and blockchain before investing. Because the first time when you mention crypto or anything related to someone who doesn't understand it, the first thing they usually think of is a very shady business or some form of theft or something weird going on, when in fact they don't understand that, like you said, it's very transparent. Things are public and it's decentralized, and if they just understand these things, they would be a lot more open to it.
Yeah, this reminds me to a story. I had a discussion with a friend of mine who is a very rich person, and I have asked him about crypto, what does he think about that, and he said things like why I should invest in shady thing like that when the people that mostly use crypto are using it for selling guns, prostitutes and things like that. And I told him look man, this is history. There isn't such thing. like big guys are already investing a lot in crypto, and you can even see the transactions. And I even showed him how he can track some transactions, where they're going, how they're going. We just did a few small transactions, and he was very, very surprised and didn't expect this to be so easy to track the transactions. So after the end of this discussion on the next morning, he just continued to ask me more questions about crypto, where he should start buying, how he should start searching for projects and things like that. So I have a feeling that the thing that mostly stops people from investing are actually two things. First is the lack of knowledge about the transparency. And the second thing is that they still believe that the people that use crypto the most are these bad guys with the guns and things like that. So when we kill these myths, I suppose a lot of people will come to crypto and realize that actually this technology is very transparent. It gives a lot of opportunities, and not only bad guys are using it. Like, I don't consider myself a bad guy, and I don't consider Trinity also a bad guy. So like, we're somehow proof for that. But of course, don't believe me of what I'm saying. Just do your own research and see if this is true or not. So it has been really nice talking with you about crypto and investing, but I suppose it's time to finish this nice episode. So do you have any final words for our listeners?
I just want to thank you again for having me today. It's been a pleasure. And I want to tell our listeners that I understand that market conditions are tough right now, but we've been through this before, and I'm sure we'll come out stronger than ever.
Yeah, thank you very much also for being here. It was a pleasure to talk with you. I know that it is your first time on a podcast, so you have been great.
Yeah, I did well.
Yeah, I think so too. So thank you very much for your time, for your answers. It was really nice to discuss these topics with you. And thank you very much for all the listeners that have been able to reach this part of the episode. I'm truly grateful for your attention. And of course, if you like the episode, make sure that you subscribe on your favorite platform. We are listed on almost all popular podcast directories, so choose the best one that you like and subscribe on it, because there are a lot more that I have prepared for you in the future. So thank you very much again. I'm Polar, the CMO of the Seasonal Tokens, and I'll see you on the next week. Bye.
Yeah.